Okay. There we go. It should be nice. Like that. Is that still good? It's still good on stream. Okay. Good. Come join us via twitch.tv. Alright. So we'll be doing Landria. Let's go. I absolutely fucking suck on this template. So can't go wrong, right? Can't go wrong, I'm only really bad at it, so... Who needs to be good when they stream a tournament? So yeah, let's have a little look at the template itself. Let me really quickly... Landria by Popular Demand. There we go. And link to there as well. Okay, we are ready. Hello JK, how are you doing? Good seeing you again. How have the holidays been? Even though it's been more than a month. How long do we have left for the tournament? 18 minutes. Okay. So yeah, for the people who have never played this template before, there's a special little template, some special rules. It's been around for 2 years now, maybe? I don't know. And there is some explanation on the side. So if you own adjacent territories connected through a dot or a dashed line, it gives you a penalty of -1 unless you conquer both neighboring bonuses, and then the penalty will be removed. So these lines can be seen like here. This is the dotted line. Having both this territory and that territory gives you -1. And this is the dotted line on land masses, and holding both of those territories also gives you -1. Hello Sticks, you stinky bugger. Stinky bumface, okay. Well, you're smelly bumface, yeah. And I have a little explanation here, so... Hug. Thank you for the hug. It's mine, it's not Six's. Okay, calm down music, Jesus Christ. It's yours, I took it. Hey username. Everyone knows all hugs and warzone are yours. That's true. All the Discord ones are still yours. Yeah, they have a nice little graphic on the side of the map where they show some examples. So in this case, the orange player has the +4 bonus. So he would get 4 extra income, but he also owns a territory between 2 different bonuses with a dotted line, so that's -1. I changed the topics a long time ago, JK. Unless you change it again and I haven't noticed it. No, yeah, I changed that in like 1 day after you changed it for the last time. Min, can I show you the game you just had? Yeah, of course you can. So this person gets 3 extra income for completing the +4 and having -1. Now if he takes 1 more territory over here, he gets 1, 2, 3 connections, which we can see over here. It's this bonus they're talking about. This connects to 3 territories in that bonus, so it gives a -3. And then this one is still here, it's just -4. Now we also see they have completed the +1, so by now they get 1 extra income. They get 5 from the bonuses they've completed, and then they have 4 penalty points. Well done, Sticks. And then over here, once he completes these 2 bonus, all the penalty points between connections drop. So we just get 7 bonus points for 4, 2, and 1, which would make 7. That's fairly simple, and the other way around, if you start in the middle, you'd get 2 from starting in there. Taking territories in all ways, but not taking another bonus, actually gives -1, because he takes 1, 2, 3 adjacent territories. The bonus itself is worth 2, so you get -1 in total. And then once again, if you complete everything, you get 7. Some nerds like you are working on a mod that adds it to every map. Ah, nice. Yeah, there's 3 maps at the moment. There's this one, there's the Central Africa one, and there's another one that came out before Central Africa, but I don't know what it's called again. So I can have Landria with double Landria bonuses. Let's go. Let's see what Sticks did. Why is this so shit? Hold on, open image. There we go. 20 on 6 with 93k damage. Well done, Sticks. 50k healing. Nice. Look at the Vora lost 19. Oof. 20 deaths. RIP. How do I keep it at 666? I just spin the wheel every single day, gather coins, and then I calculate how much I can put into the tournament. Yeah, I spend it all. Every coin I spin gets spent on a WGL. Anyways, it means that we have quite a special bonus system here, and taking adjacent bonuses or territories is dangerous. That also means that whereas in normal maps it is pretty strong to start next to each other, like this is actually pretty bad in Landria, because this immediately gives you -1 income of the start. What is pretty strong is bonuses like this, where you start with multiple territories inside one bonus, because it allows you to complete it very quickly. So be aware of that. The plus ones are rather inefficient, 3 territories for 1 income, but this one is generally quite important for positioning. This one, I don't think I've ever seen this one be used. This one sometimes. And this one is actually pretty decent. Other than that, try to get a bit of safe income. You get quite a lot of picks. As you can see here, I made 12 picks because you have 6 starting territories, meaning that you'll meet everyone pretty quickly. So in this map, you could go, for example, like try to pick those 3 territories pretty high because they're pretty secluded, and you have safe income while you'll be present around here. Now I fancy just being aware here, because this is the bulk income in like 2 or 3 turns. It's just so much, and you can overrun your opponent in a different place. So that's why I went 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5 is a bit more secluded. 6, 7 was more for presence around here than anything else. 8 and 9 are secluded and safe. And 10, 11, 12 are more about presence again. Technically 6, 7, 10 combos, but it's unlikely you'll get that exact combo. Although 10 does counter my 6, 7. But yeah, the 1, 2, 3, 4 here allows me to get both of these bonuses without taking a penalty. Whereas, for example, the 6, 7, I would either have to sit still with my 6 for a little bit, or I would have to move in to Kna first turn, and that would give me a negative, would give me the penalty, a negative bonus. Template. Hello, Callisti. I wonder why I put it at a weird amount of... Yeah, the weird amount of coins is always because that's just the amount of coins I can put in. And keep my 666 coins. Not if you blockade and attack on the same turn. That's true. You do start with a decent amount of cards. You start with 4 blockade cards, 2 gift cards, and a priority card. You will earn blockade cards pretty rapidly as well. We can actually have a look at the card settings. Where are they? There they are. So you get a blockade card is in 3 pieces. So that's not a lot. It also isn't a very strong blockade card. It just multiplies armies by 200%. But that's mainly so you can attack other bonuses and blockade behind you and not receive the penalty. And play around with that. It's not as much used to block off your opponents. It of course can be, but it's not as important in this type of template. Your gift card can be used, let's say your opponent holds this bonus and this bonus, and you're somehow here, you could gift it to them because that is 4 income less to them the next turn, because this connects to 4 different territories. So it's not the easiest template. You need to be aware of how you can use your cards cleverly. I personally always forget to use the gift cards until like halfway into the game, which is peak intelligence. And then the blockade cards are very important as well. And let's see what else there is. There is reinforcement cards, so try to take a territory every turn. Can miss out on that. And you start with 4 armies, which is not really anything special, and your base income is 5 income. So that's pretty standard. And there's no difference for neutral territories in the distribution and outside of the distribution. And there's 105 wastelands of 2. Yes. Normal fog, cyclic move order with 0% straight round. It's all pretty basic outside of the weird bonus system. It's all straightforward actually. So that's the most important stuff. I hope everyone who joined the stream so far is doing well. Has had a nice weekend so far and hopefully is looking out for a good Sunday. And is keeping healthy in these times. You were until you saw my face. Okay, well, go fuck yourself, Six. Thanks, Six. Very, very supportive. Thank you. So we see my opponent went 1, which is safe and secluded. Then 2, 3 over here. which is a bonus, which is pretty strong because it's 2 territories in a single bonus, but it will always take him 2 turns to complete it, because he can't reach this in 1 turn. So I don't think this is stronger than this bonus, for example. Thank you, Sticks. Thank you for sending me a heart and then distorting my love emote. Very kind of you. Hello, Riri. Welcome back. How did your exams go? And my opponent went for the 4 in a safe space, and then 5, 6, 7 in this area, which he can do because he went for his 2, 3 pretty high over here. There's 8 over here just to be present here, and I guess this is less likely to be picked than Tyringe or Sankur. 9 back there, 10 in the same area, 11, 12 around it as well. So my opponent clearly valued safety more, being in the corners, being able to safely expand, and then just wanted to be present in the bigger and easier to expand regions to block me there. And I picked more with like quick bulk income in mind, and then just try to be present in this area somewhere. The last 2 were fine. The upcoming one on Monday will be scary. Oh no. Why will it be scary? What is it about? Is it about spooky ghosts? Ooh. Studying for it right now, yeah. Yes, totally. I believe you, Riri. Weak. These are weak people. So it didn't end up too great for my opponent, I think, because I got the entire bulk here, which is so strong. Where's your invite? You want to be invited, Sticks? I actually always invite you, I just didn't this time. But normally I always invite you, actually. I don't know why I forgot this time. Oh, actually I do know why I forgot you this time. It's because of the new clan ranking system. With Clan Wars, and no one plays Clan Wars anymore, so the rankings are completely wank. The professor's grading system. The best student will get an A, the rest fails. What the fuck? Physics or math. Can only be one of those 2, right, with those ranking systems. Nobody plays Clan Wars. Yeah, it's kinda... No one plays it seriously anymore. Which means that the clans would just simply play it the most. Was always the case with like Extel, Last Alliance, Sedopian Dynasty, Battle Wolves, like Hunters is at least a well-known clan, and I suppose these aren't unknown clans, but they're not what you would think of when you think of Warzone clans, right? They're here because they have the most people playing this format, rather than because they are doing the best in a high activity environment. And Hunters is just there because they have both a decent amount of skill and they play a lot, and then Masters is here because we don't play a lot, but we have a higher skill level, so we get a relative high amount of wins. But basically, once the season is over, this will be the order in which clans are listed in Warzone. When you invite people to tournaments or when you look at clans. So if I want to invite someone from like FCC, which is a well-established big clan in Warzone, they don't play Clan Wars. So I have to go so far down. Like here's 1. And FCC is not even, doesn't even have a single territory, right? So it's interesting because I understand why Fizzer wants to do it, to promote activity and get new people to join the more currently active clans. But it's really annoying when you want to invite, especially for strategic tournaments. Why is the Paladin's command still on? Excuse me? I turned you off, my friend. I can say it's stupid Fizzer isn't there. Well, it just depends on where you look from, right? I think for me, it's definitely not ideal. I think from a Fizzer standpoint, it's not understandable. I still don't think it's the best. Computing systems. Ooh, the math exam was actually easy AF. Okay, reflexing on us. Is your mathematics? Ace that shit. Okay, Riri. Okay. We're sorry our small minds bother you. Computing systems, damn. You could always use Control F. Yeah, I could always use Control F, but I also know that if I'm gonna like consciously look for clans, I'll also forget multiple, because I had, for example, completely forgotten about one until I scrolled through this list and found one. Oh, it's that one, but yeah, that's still a weird system to me. I forgot you. I always, if I explained why I... Oh, the tournament has begun. Good luck to everyone. You'll never forget me. No sticks, plonks. Please forget. Forgive and forget plonks. Did you even join it in the end, Sticks? Am I seeing you in this list? No, I'm not, am I? Oh, I see they updated it a little bit in this one. Interesting. Am I using the old map, maybe? That could be the case. Oh well. You just wanted the invite, yeah, you just wanted to feel cool. I understand. There's nothing at all over here. And then there's a lot around here. Yeah, so the exam Riri is talking about, they are allowed to write down their own notes for the exam and then take that paper with them into the exam. Which to me sounds like an absolute bonkers system. But I will win the first one, Sticks. Thank you. Bit of safety over here. Access to this one. This is quick income. I'm wondering whether or not I want to be in here. Because this has access to this entire region. But it's also really slow to get there. Like, that takes a long time before I get there. And you say I have to win the first one, Sticks. I've, like, won 2 out of the last 4 or something, so... I'm already doing way better than PS did, okay? Maybe I only want this one. And not this one as well, because this already connects to that anyway, so I don't feel like that's necessary. Because if I miss out on my 3 and get these both, that kind of sucks, so rather not. Do I want to be here? No, that's a more interesting question, actually. And how am I gonna solve this area? Let's try to just be there. 7 over there. 7, 8? No. 8 over there, 9 over there, 10 over there. 11 in between it all. And then my 12 would be... I don't even fucking know. I don't know if it matters. I don't know this person, if they're good or not. Okay, so he split this and missed my territories here, but he's not there. That's pretty good for me, actually. I like this. Because I can just full attack him. Just complete my bonus, move in position to complete the next ones. Imagine being on the same side as Rufus. Yikes. Big yikers. Actually, we're gonna take this territory first, because if he's in this +4 and he moves this way, I want to be able to see him. So I don't try to complete this bonus and he attacks me and blocks me. There we go, take that and try to take that late. I don't think he'll be able to do much into it. Because if he has everything over here, he actually has some negative income. I only deployed one, which promises much. There we go. Good, good, good. Am I also on the same side as Rufus, or is it just you? Aha! Rufus is there. Forsaken as well. Calliste there. Callisti or Calliste? Calliste. And Roy Joel over there as well. Gunslinger, Platinum Juan in the first round. That's it. Okay. So now we can just maximize income. Am I gonna get it? Why am I gonna get it? Listen, his Twitch name is Callisti, okay? But maybe I'm remembering wrong, but I always thought this is... I mean, I suppose there's an iota or I behind it, but I thought that N is like an E, right? So it would be Callisti or Callistei and not Callisti. But that's not what you're talking about. Every time you hear the name Forsaken, you think about a pro CSGO player who got caught cheating. Well, as far as I'm aware, that's not him. Oh, he didn't know the bonus rules. Rip. Rip this man. No, it's not. What's not? What? Huh? 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 What's not? What? Where? What are we talking about? My brain is small sticks. I have a 5-second memory apparently, and mainly I'm saying something and you're reacting to something I said before that, I'm pretty certain. The player Unforgiven. Unforgiven. Wait. That's not him. No. Well, as far as we know, right? We don't know. It could be him. Who knows? Oh, I need to take 2 bonuses over here. Oh no, or 2 territories. You're a 3v3. There we go. Forsaken. Big Forsaken vibes. Okay. I was about to say, if he's stuck on 0 the entire game, I'd rather he just surrenders, because that would kind of suck. Look at your pro moves, oh god. I'm gonna take quite the penalty this turn, but hey, whatever. That's 2 less income, and that's 4 less income, there we go. Hello Luca. Look at your promos, I will look at it in a bit, Callisti. Let's just get this massive penalty. Oh, he's actually there. Interesting. Just spamming the absolute crap out of that event. It kind of sucks now that I made that my 4, but whatever. Probably should have seen that coming. So once I complete this bonus, I gain income back. We can move over here. Could just fake something and blockade behind me, I suppose. You pay channel points for it, so you're gonna use it. That is very fair, actually. Very fair. You still don't get the rules. You're at 5 income, you just need a lot more. Well, I won't be at 10, we'll be at 17 now, I think. Yep. No, I'm sorry. Let's see if my neck game started or not. Oh, it has already started. Okay, then I will explain it in a bit. And I'll look at your moves in a bit as well, Callisti. See you in a bit, Sticks. Yeah, this is the dangers of doing a template like this. People who are unfamiliar with it might take a hit. So this 4 looks really good down here. And this is actually a decent FTB if you blockade right away. This is okay to start in, but it's dangerous with someone probably there, especially since the double +4. This double pick actually isn't too bad, nothing can counter it. I actually really like it. I think I would need to be in here though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for that one, maybe. You want 5, 6 down there. Maybe 5 there. Welcome back, Sticks. Did you get your dinner? Which is what I'm assuming you did. This doesn't feel right. I think this needs to be the 5, maybe even. Seven, not yet. Oh wow, okay. The static sticks. 9, 10 to be aware in the center, although I have my 2, 4 there, so it doesn't have to be like that. Then 11, 12. So if I get my 12, I actually don't want to do 11, 12 like that. Can only get your 12 if you can get your 11, so I don't want that. What did I have for dinner? I had wine-infused pasta with parmesan and veggies. That's good. 53, I got my 4, 5, he gets my 5, 6, 7, I got my 8, 9, he gets my 10, 11, so I get first pick if I get my 12. Not going to counter the FTB, I don't know, because it's such a risk to go for it anyways, with the double border there. And this is also an FTB, I suppose, but could also pick this one instead of these two. It gives me more freedom to go 1, 2, 3 or something. But... I don't know. Kind of difficult to decide what to do with this one. Because it doesn't feel that strong if you get all 3 actually. Maybe it is. Let's see. Okay, interesting. If he actually got all 4 of those, it's not too bad, because I'm in there. What do we know? He has Swang, Rinache. Yes, Katovrasa and Shabili. Do I know whether or not he has this one? 11. No, I don't know. Okay. So he might get more income than me early on. I counted 2 of his picks at the top. Yeah. On the other hand, he probably knows that I'm there, or suspects it. Was the Landria map updated? Yeah, I think so. I think I started this tournament with an old version. Because this has definitely been changed, the explanation. Yeah, I think it did get, but I don't think this is this the updated version? I don't think so. I think that I am using the old version, and I think the updated version is the one you think of. Because if we go into this one, yeah, I didn't remember this like this either, so. Now should I move out of the way first order? He needs to deploy 7 in order to kill me. He could have 8 income, so... He might try it. Question is, does he have first order on me? I don't know. Although he deployed 4 somewhere else. If he has this one, that doesn't make sense. It would indicate he would be going for this one. I'm gonna guess he doesn't have income yet. Okay, good. Oh, he's the one moving away. Fair enough. That's all fine. We just want to complete our bonus over here. Do I know who has first order? He has first order. Okay, so we'll just sit still in the south. Because we don't want to run into his defense. What do I want to do in the north? Do I want to sit still? Probably not. Probably want to move to the side to keep a border with him. I don't think he'll try anything here. If anything, he wants me to try and take this to lose income, which is fair. Yeah, I think I'll see if he will take the double border or not. But the Landria map you're familiar with is probably the one I also was familiar with. And I just haven't updated the template in a while, which is the one with this explanation. Which is actually a better explanation of what happens with the bonus system. Rather than this one. It still kinda does the job, but it's not. And also, exemplar. Exemplar! But yeah, let's have a little look at your pro moves real quick. The map in and of itself hasn't changed, so that doesn't matter too much. Okay, that go hard in the north. 6 and 5 already. He has 11 income already. Jesus Christ. So now he has 9 income. Can deploy up to 14 with that. Lion is talking on the tournament page. Ah, is he? Ah, nice. Those are some good ass moves. You scared your opponent into leaving. Yes. I mean, I don't think anything effectively changed about the template itself. It's just the explanation, right? Because this is the template as I remember it, so... They'll report me, it's toxic. Disgusting, your face is disgusting, Sticks. Disgusting. There might be some broken bonuses on this one. That would actually explain why I was inconsistent with what I saw before. What I thought I needed to have as income and what I actually got as income. Okay, fair enough, fair enough. At least in some older versions things were broken. I honestly do not know how old this one actually is. Yeah. Tornation. Gosh diddly darn dang it. Do an attack only. On what? What would attack only... Oh, and into that one? Yeah, I'm using all. I'm risking it, Sticks. I see the biscuit, and I'm risking it. Okay, that's weird to go for that one, but sure. Oof. That's a lot of transfers into there, and that's a waste from him, okay. Okay. Oh, he's actually going for the entire bonus, okay. Weird jump. He blocked there. Oh, I did not expect that actually. Why did he block there? Did he never complete that to begin with? Maybe not. Place 2 there. No, he must have had it, right? He must have. He must have. If I use an order priority to try and eliminate... That doesn't sound fine either. Fix the issue and hidden bonus Genko Myrap combo with only an income of 2 while the correct is 3. Genkor. Nope, can't find it in half a second. Fix the issue in the call half Davis combo that hadn't the hidden bonus that removed the penalties. No. Oh, okay. That sucks. Question is, did he blockade here or not? Or can I like try to storm him down there? That might be big value. If I can get him out of there. Yeah, maybe. Although I think it's fine. 5 minutes banked is not that little. Oh, he blockaded for all 8. Jesus Christ. Now the question is, how much does he still have? With 3. I think we can still complete this actually. So next turn it will be 6, and I will have 6, 7, 8, 9 on there anyways. So yeah, that shouldn't be too much. Whatever he does here is not going to sit still, I doubt. He's either going to try and attack me, or he's going to try and move up in there, or into there. Question is, what do I want to do here? I want to move into there. He should defend this really hard, actually. Question is, do I have enough delays for this? I'm not certain. Okay, that's not too bad. Okay, thank you for telling the changes, Durf. Turns out I am just a bit of a silly gun. Ooh, okay. He did sit still here though, which I can't believe he did. Oh, okay. Did not expect that. I have a lot more armies, that's true. And I suppose as soon as I break this bonus of his, he gets a lot of negative income with these borders. So it's actually about, if he loses this bonus, he loses 3 income from the bonus being broken, and then he loses an additional 1, 2, 3, 4. So you would lose 7 income from losing that bonus. GG. Total fluke that I won that, yeah, it obviously sticks. I think he was actually ahead until... I think until here. I don't think this was actually that great of a move from him. Especially with how much income he lost by blockading this and just getting me out of there. Because he knows I have to be either in here or here and get to him very quickly without a problem. So I think that in the end costs him. Because clustered income on one side is nice because it's clustered. Oh, I'm up against Lionheart. Template quickly and seed right. Never thought the map itself could be the wrong one. So it changes things so radically that we're playing something different. Right. The master himself. He says nice board because everything is bloody clustered in the same spots. God damn it. Right, okay. So stuff on the edges. There's nothing on any of the edges. This is actually insane. Tell Lion you said hi, okay. Styx says hi. She also demanded an invite to the tourney, but still refused to play. Now it's my time to go up into the map creator. I know, right? This is not good. Like I would like this 3, but then there's that 3, and this 3 kind of combos with this 4, which then gets countered by this. But is anyone gonna pick any of those? Nineheart already beat you. Yeah, he's good on this template, absolutely. Am I just gonna go for +1s? Is that even worth it? No, it's not. Say hi to Styx and tell her I love her. Ooh, Styx, you have a secret admirer. You got any roses this Valentine's, Styx? I feel like I just want to be around here, but... Do I want to go for this FTB? To go for this FTB? I don't know. For picks I could have maybe done a bit longer time. This 9 actually counted this 4 combo pretty decently, so I'm happy with that. I don't know about my 2 though, actually doesn't feel super strong. Right, in a bit, sticks. This one is not bad in combination with either the 3 or the 4. Or as counter to either of them. Wouldn't mind only being in there, just having a visual. Ah, that sudden bonus there is also good. No! Why is that also good? That's not nice. I think I have to make you 9. That might still be too low, actually. Oh, I got it. Okay. I know it is. She brought shame upon us all. Okay, so he has this combo, he has the FTB here. So I know 4 of his 6 picks, which is not too bad. Can I go for this in 2 turns? I can, and then I just try to counter this one turn 2 as well. I think that's actually a decent idea. It's, can he even move into me there? No, he can't. Get 3-3. Yes, that's good. Or is it better if I complete that one first? I don't think it is. 7, 3, 3, 4. Immediately blockade that to get the income back and move over here. There we go. Okay. So username is already out apparently. Let's see how the rest has gone so far. Juan has beaten Platinum and moved on to face the Gunslinger now. Rufus is waiting for his semi-final match against Forsaken, Calliste or Janusz. Welcome back, Sticks. Need to get your dinner now. Not gonna ask it forever, Sticks. At some point you're gonna have to have your dinner, okay? Alright, good. Lionheart will meet you someday, Sticks, just so he can tell you how much he likes you. I wonder where his last 2 picks are. I know 4 of his picks, but I know 1, 2, 3, 4. I wonder if the rest is also around here or not. Where else could it be, really, though? There's nothing around here, where he could be. I know he's not up there. So it could be these 2 as well. In which case I'll have 2 income this turn. And then 3 income and try to go for that 4 as well in turn 3. Oh wait, why did I do it like this? I'm an idiot, now I have to tap. Why did I deploy over here? That's silly. That is quite silly, yeah? Do that the other way around then. If there's anything, I want my leftover to be around there. I don't know why I did it like this. Oh well. Inefficiencies exist. I suppose we can have a look whether or not he's there. I would have 4, 5, you would have 3, 4, 5, and then I block this, hopefully. I don't think you would see it coming, so... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9... No, 7. And you should have 7 or 6. Yeah, you should have 7. No, you should have 6 with this one and then connection. Yeah. Might not be able to get everything he wants then this turn. Oh, I forgot to blockade there as well. I'm throwing. We can give him that. What do I want to do here actually? Because I do want to take a territory, of course. Finish the bottom. I don't think I can, right? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. No, I can't. I don't have the income. I'm not that rich, Sticks. I am poor AF. We do that in case he wants to like move leftovers and then move leftovers back. He might not be able to attack me. Move that to strengthen defense. Move around, move around. Move around. And then I think I just want to blockade here. Transfer only and then transfer the rest back maybe. Hopefully that gets me a blockade of 4, which makes it 8. Because I don't know, I don't think he will go for this, because I don't think he would expect me to give it up. I think he'll push hard in the north. Although, what he could expect, because what would also be a decent move for me here is to move into Townie. Let him take this behind me so I don't get a negative penalty from being in here, and then he has a big problem. So he has to keep that into account. But I don't think he'll expect me to do that. Maybe he will go hard on here, but I doubt it. I would be surprised if he did. Let's say it like that. Oh, he does go hard on that. Okay, interesting. Ah, yeah, 3 armies still laying around, eh? Ooh, am I gonna have enough for the delay and the transfer? Where are all the war zones tonight? I don't know, Sticks. I have no clue. Oh, it's a 4 blockade, that's not a lot. But it might be enough to get me this one, because he's gonna complete that bonus for sure this turn. It is enough to get me this one. Playing in the tournament. I mean, there's some people playing in the tournament, definitely not all. At least I made it more costly for him to get there. Who has first order? I have first order, and I doubt he would attack first order because he cannot trust me not moving in there with a big stack. Should I blockade that? Maybe I should just blockade it to be certain. Probably. Also need to pay attention that he doesn't complete this +3. Oh, he's actually countering that? Okay. That's a bit weird that he's countering it that heavy, but sure. If that makes him happy, sure. Don't know if that was the winning move for him though, but okay. Maybe it was. He now has 4, 7, 8, 9 plus 5. Probably has 14, 13. Probably has 13. Can I defend this? I don't think I can defend that and complete it at the same time. Yeah, that sounds very unlikely that I can do that. That sucks. If I could do that, I would be in a decent position, I think. But Yeah, I definitely am gonna move into Kadol. The question is, what else am I gonna do? If I complete this, that's gonna cost me way too much. I would take the double border, and I would also border this 4 right here, which is really good. I might just full deploy and move. Sucks that you can't like have gift cards after you've moved. I don't like that. Yeah. Is he gonna take it? Because he might just blockade something over here in order to like avoid being the double border. I think he has first order, so let's just get out of there. Oh, he actually does try to do. Ooh, this actually would have worked. I could have completed this behind his back. That's interesting. That is fine. I'm fine with that. Okay, that's pretty good. Now the question is what to do with that. He's gonna blockade that, move those armies into there most likely. I mean, at the moment, I think he has 10, 14, 13, 12. I think he has 12. So it's actually not too bad. And I could even just try and full move into there. Costs him 4. And then if he takes this behind me, that still costs him 2 more. So he would go down to 10, 9, 8. It would go down to 8. The problem is I actually use my order priority card last turn like an idiot. Not thinking about this turn. You want me to use this one, but I don't have the income to take that 7 no matter what I do. Take one of the orange territories, one of these two. I could Him having first order actually makes this really difficult. He only has 3 over there. If he just deploys everything up there, he gives up on this one. Which I would assume he's gonna do. Because I would definitely assume he was gonna give up on this. And he can he guarantee defend that? If he has 9, he has 13, 12, 11. So he has 11, he can transfer 3, makes it 14. Yeah, he can defend that. That's the sucky part. So maybe I do have to do this actually. And hope that he attacks me. And use my first. I could hold. But I do need a card piece sticks, that's the issue. He has a free card piece. I could also just take this territory, hope he gives up this one himself. Hold but take bottom right, this one. What are you on about? I'm actually thinking of going to this, getting the double border on the +4. Take the pink position. No way he will let me do that. I don't even think I can. You expect, then you would predict him not attacking me at all, which I don't know if that's realistic. Probably attack with maybe only 1, but. Do I just want to delay a lot, let him run into me? Could do that as well. This is a difficult situation. If I hadn't used my OP card, this would be so straightforward. I would just run into that +4 and win the game. The problem is that I don't have that. Watch my time, I know. I got my card piece at least. Okay, expected that much. So he gave up the 3, that's good. Oh wow, he moved back in the 4, really. He was willing to give up everything, was he? Jesus Christ, okay. Okay, interesting. He gave up a lot there. Yeah, I think that's a big mistake from his side though, to let me have that. You should know that I don't have it. See, because I thought he would just give up on this one and like make sure he can keep his 4, but apparently that's not what he was interested in the slightest. So what does he have now? 4, 3, 2, that's 10, he's 14 now. He can have a +5, makes it 19, makes that 22, 21. Kills 13, so he can take that if he wants to. That's the only thing I dislike about this template, like one gamble, like a turn like that, just can change the entire game. He's coming down from the orange. I don't think so. He could be in this one though. But I think no, we know all his picks in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We know all of his picks. Why am I actually, what am I doing? Hold on. Yes. Oh, no, I can't. Shit. This makes no sense that I'm doing this, because I don't need to delay for anything here. I just give him a chance to move his armies from here. Yeah, I know, Sticks. I just needed to full deploy here and move this first turn, rather than what I'm doing right now. Which is very inefficient and very stupid. Oh well. I suppose it's better if he attacks first order and I attack him 3 times. Oh, did he miscalculate? Oh my god, he miscalculated and then me not full deploying there immediately killed me. Okay. Ripperoons. Yeah, I played this really bad. Yes, 10 still. If 10 is 9, I think. And if he actually has 9, I'll get 6, 7, 8, 9. He'll probably complete as middle 3, but can't really stop that. Oh, actually. I do not want to do that. I do not want to deploy. Oh, I do. Shit, because I have my leftover there now. Yeah. I have not thought about my next move at all so far. Really stupid. Because now he can see that I'm completing it. And if he can't see that, then he wouldn't suspect me completing it, I don't think. Probably gonna lose this one as well. Although now that he's taken that, I don't know if I will. But yeah, he has 9 income, I believe. I really hate how he played that one turn as well. Like, that should have just destroyed him right away. Okay, that's fine. That is fine. Okay, that's also fine. Take took this one. So I can get one more peaceful blockade card. I can actually work on this. Can just move there. This doesn't really matter unless he wants to complete this one as well this turn. He could definitely. The orange bonus. Yeah, I could put it over there as well if I expect him not to attack here. Yeah, because elimination from here would actually fucking suck. I think I can just put everything in there, to be honest. Hey, moving his stack to there is also so weird. He would actually at least want it there. He's not playing optimally, which is allowing, like, giving me kind of a chance to stay in the game, but. I actually don't think he will attack at sticks because he has his 14 stack there. So don't expect him to attack that. I don't know. I know. It's fine. Will he even try to take that back? I don't think he will. I could full deploy and complete this, but I don't know if I want to. Did he still have that one actually? If he doesn't, that's actually an interesting move. Oh no, he blockaded that one. Ooh, okay. Three, 4, 6. So what does he have? He has 10 only, I think. Maybe even 9. It's 9, maybe even 8. I don't really know what's happening over there. Attack with 2s over here, I think you mean, yeah. I don't think I want to attack any of these. 3. Light blue, this one. You want me to attack both of them with 2? No, because I don't want this territory if I'm gonna take this one as well. That would give me extra negative income. And we can't be negative sticks, we have to remain positive. Positivity is key. Not from there. Oh, okay. This is kind of what I wanted him to do, then I kind of give up on this. This allows me to move my stack down there now. I actually would like this territory and move into that, towards that 3. That would be nice. Problem is I don't want him to wipe me here, so I have to be careful of that. But he will probably move it back because my stack is there. In the 4, no. That with that 12, no way. Oh, the blue +4. I could, but with a double border there and a stack there, I don't think that should be my goal here. My goal here should be to make sure he uses his stack here to stop me from taking the +4, which means I don't run the risk of being eliminated from this +3, which is what I'm more afraid of than losing a +4, and then I want to border his +3, I think. I think I would much rather do that. I want to make him think I'm gonna take it, but I'm not actually going to take it. Unless he makes weird moves, of course. But I have a 1. Top left. Yeah, over here. I am the awareness. Let's see what he does. Oh, he comes from there, okay. I did not expect that. I will give him that much. That I did expect him to do, which is fine. Oh wow, he actually goes with 8 that way. Jesus. Ooh, that's problematic. I did not expect him there. Oh, that's so annoying. But he also wasted his stack there, which I can't really understand. Let's do that. Do I split it? Yeah. The blue territory ready to move up. Yeah, we'll have to see. Hold on, Sticks, hold on. Let me see what I want to do here. Oh, actually, it's not efficient. I need to tap that. What I want to do, because this is actually problematic that he's pushing me like that, but I think he'll try to move into here or into there. So we're gonna delay. He'll probably want to defend this one more if he's gonna defend anything. I want to take this one because I don't want to give him a +3. I know. And then here, I don't think he'll sit. And I don't think he'll move armies into there. Gives me 5 over there, 5 over there. Let's see what we can do. I mean, in the end, I think this game was decided. If I lose, it was because of this turn 6. Because he was going to give up this anyways, but I would have expected him to defend his +4, because he for sure could. But apparently he was fine giving up both, which would have damaged him so much that he would have lost the game instantly, so I don't understand why he did that voluntarily, but... I mean, I put the timer like this stick, so... Okay, what a mess of a game. How much does he have? He is on 3? Does he even have this one? I'm not certain. Gift this boy to him. What? He just clicked on it. Oh, to who? It's a one-on-one. Break his top left one. I don't think I can. And I don't know if I want to, because it's also -2 for me. It's -4 for him, but... If he has that complete, he has 4, 5, 6, 5, 4, 3. He has 3 income in that case. If he doesn't have it complete, he's in 0 income right now. Don't really need anything to be blockaded at the moment. Because if he completes this, it's also like +2 for him. And we saw here that he's willing to sit still for a long time. Yes, 13 seconds indeed. Ay. So both of us are kind of low on blockade cards, gift cards, which means I can safely assume he didn't really blockade much here. Which also means he probably only has this bonus, which would give him 11, and then 11, 10, 9, 8, 8, maybe even 7 if he has something over here still. So he's definitely ahead. But with the potential of a 2, 3, 4. I could gain 4 income this turn. By completing this bonus and then by severing this, I lose both my negative connections with those two. The question is, what is he gonna do, right? Only one game can be played at a time. Oh no. Oh no. Bloody Rufus. Should we do distraction techniques? Just start talking in chat right now. See if he reacts. I'm not gonna tell Lionheart though. Oh, you mean Forsaken, probably actually. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's not good. I mean, I say that's not good. He loses 2 with that and he gains 3. That's not horrid. Lose 3, 2, gain 3. Question is, what now? Do I want to gamble on that? And he will attack me from there. Probably he won't. He's fine holding that single border. So I definitely do not want to gamble on that. What can I even do here? I just straight up don't know what's beneficial here to do. Can't really do anything that gives me a lot of help. You have to be careful that he doesn't complete this +3. I go into late attack that. You just want to like tap 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 maybe. Yeah, I know. I will definitely move this. Oh shit, I have so little time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, I forgot my attack from there. No. Oh, okay. He doesn't go for it. It's fine. Gucci game. Oh shit! I didn't make that a transfer only. No. Shit. Scheisse. The time killed me. No. Now I have a lot of armies over here that I really can't use. Give me the airlift card. Do it. Give me the airlift card. This is some low quality gameplay right here. Jesus Christ. Okay, there we go. Attack that, because we do want to keep pushing towards his income there. What do I want to do here though? There's not much I can do over here. Max delays, let's go. Because I'm not gonna complete anything, so taking any border is a waste of fucking armies. And maybe I can surprise him with the blockade, or with the reinforcement card next turn. Take this bonus off of him while he's distracted with my armies down here. And break him there, hope that that is enough, but I don't think it will be. Like, I've been behind for a long time, but he just doesn't manage to finish it off. Oh shit, I didn't think he would do that, no. He's bullying me. I can't really do the... I had hoped to like be able to full deploy him now and take him out late, but shit. I can still try to get this back, I suppose. Albeit it is very unlikely. This game is not going well, boys. Look at all these wasted armies up here. I mean, you can see this one coming from quite far away. If this one succeeds and I get this 3 back, that would be insane. But I doubt it, he should close it out this time. Oh Jesus, okay. You have similar IDs. Fine by me though. Could just give that to him and give him a -2. But even with that, I don't see myself do much here. Because he still has 10, 14 income versus my 8. So I think it's just time to surrender. 17 even. He just played it so not optimally that I could stay in the game, but yeah. I also played like shit. That actually felt like a really low quality game. 70 turns of a shit game. Let's go. One, two, three, four. This is 5. A bear, okay. And 6, 7 there. I got my up to 10. Imagine if I had gotten my 11 just in the middle of everything. He didn't attack this way and blockaded that. If he does that, he can take this 4 in turn 2. Lion, what the fuck? If he had just done that, he could have taken his thing turn fucking 2 and I would have actually countered him. God damn it, Lionheart, why were you ineffective in turn 2 already? Why are you attacking this with 4? Do you expect me to come from... Wait, what? Where can I even come from? Oh, from there? I mean... Don't really like that with you. And then this turn he tries to complete it, which was also interesting. I think that's fine though, considering the amount of armies he already had over there, and he knew he was most likely ahead in income. This turn he predicted me well, which definitely put me far behind. This was a risk on his behalf. If I had just like completed this and attacked this back with a stack late, which was definitely an option considering the small wasteland, and this turn would have been horrible for him. But I suppose it's fine because he read me well. I think my moves were the most logical ones to do, so he made good counter moves to them. And this was fine. 10 versus 11, and then this turn was just... So I don't know if he wasn't properly counting or if he hadn't realized I had used my priority card. But if he had done, he should have realized if he full deploys here, transfers back, he can keep his 4. He's gonna surrender this 3 anyways, because he cannot feasibly hold it. And instead he gave it on both, which is dangerous, because for the same time I can just attack this fool, because I wouldn't expect him to give up this anyway. So if I had attacked this fool and just blockaded behind me, he would have thrown away 7 income for no reason. And gained like 3 back. So that would definitely not have been worth it. So I think that's a mad turn, but it turned out fantastic for him because it completely broke me instead. Which is fair, I suppose. And this is so painful. How much is 21 kill? 20 kills, 12, and a 21. Kills 13. Okay, so it is calculated properly. So yeah, we got 5 and 9. Oh, that was very unfortunate. So 9 versus 4 in this turn, but I'm not really in a position to use my income advantage that much. I think I in the end used it fairly decently, breaking that bonus, keeping him low on income. But he just expanded a lot more because his stacks, like this stack was in a place to do something from his side, and from my side it wasn't really doing anything. Okay, bye bye username. And then this turn went to within expectations, besides he completed that, which was me not keeping track properly of his armies. And from there on out, I think we could not come back at all. Okay. GG to Reinhardt, he better wins now. So let's have a look at some other games. Let's do Platinum versus Juan. There's a cluster over here. This area of the map is very desolate, the west. Desolate. Which makes me very interested in this +4, this double pick. I think it's really strong, because you're probably free to expand wherever the hell you want. As over here you just want to be present. Maybe you still want to, like, 1, 2, 3, 4 or something to try and be present here. At the same time, if you know we're here but you're only in there, you might still be able to just counter it with no problem. I want to be careful of that. This one is, yeah, I mean, the pick itself kind of sucks for expansion using the +4, but it is the only pick really in this entire area. And then you have the template, or this combo down here. I suppose that's pretty decent. You can blockade this, work on that 3. So there's some options here and there. See what Juan goes for. Goes for the 1-2 on top, which I think is fair. Then his 3 is over there. Kinda counters this. I think it's good. 4 is a fairly safe +4. His 5 kinda counters this combo. So I think that's why he's fine with just picking 5 there and leaving that one open. 6 over there for the area, 7, but then he doesn't combine his 7 with that one. Maybe he's afraid of this pick, but I don't think this pick is particularly strong. 8 over there, once again control over this area and the entire northwest. 9 and 10 over there, and then he forgot to make his 11 and 12 pick. Because he's a Chad and he thinks he doesn't need it. Platinum goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh. You're likely to already split this anyways. Now if you get your 1, 3, 4, it's not the end of the world, but if you get your 2, 3, 4, that doesn't feel very nice. Or even if you get your 1, 2, 3, 4 and you miss out on your 5, even that is like, eh. You'll probably be able to get this before your opponent does, but you will take 3 penalty points for that. And then there's 6, 7, 8 in this area, 9 over there, 10, 11, 12. So Plat ignores the very northern bonus. Because he puts this first 5 picks over there, which I think one did it smarter. So I think Plat is being a bit of a numpty, and pretty much the worst scenario happens for Plat. He misses out on his first pick, giving 1 pick in the middle of all of his, and then he gets the bordering territories over here. Which Juan also counters in the long term. And Juan seems to have a lot more safe income, so it's probably going to be Juan. Plat has always been a numpty, that is very true actually. Let's see what they do. Juan completes that, blockades that, yeah, Plat. I don't think we can let that happen, Plat. Okay. So, oh wait, this is at the end of turn 2, hold on. Turn 1 he moves normally like that. He combines his armies over there. Yeah. So Juan takes a territory, Plat puts no effort into avoiding his negative income. It's interesting. And doesn't really do much else. Now turn 2 he takes his +3, blockades 2 different connections, but what he does here I don't really like. I suppose he is like a hidden income, but he can't really do much from here. Now Juan had a weak blockade here, so Plat could try and complete this behind his back. Which feels like a risk, but Juan has just 2 bonuses that he can easily complete. Let's see what they do. Plat is gonna go for the sneaky complete, or at least the attempt to, because Juan has enough armies to take it back, especially now that he has seen no armies here. Plat took that. He can assume this is safely blockaded. He can assume Plat is not really in a position to take a +4 anytime soon. So I would assume Juan moves back. But oh, he doesn't. He just said sucker. So now Plat is slightly ahead in income. Stack disadvantage here though, and Juan still has a good expansion option down there. Doesn't have to care too much about that too, although it would be bad if he gets eliminated. Interesting. So Juan is not choosing to expand, he wants to try and break Platinum, and Platinum in the meantime is gonna try and eliminate Juan. Which is of course gonna give Platinum 2 extra. Now he also took this territory, which I think they could have just let this be a stalemate, just sit there forever, doesn't really matter. It's another 9 on 9, but Plat's armies are kind of... yeah, Plat's armies over here are useless. He has no real expansion options either. He can't do much here besides... like start moving his leftovers here, try to get this entire area under control, but like one would counter it, but that's maybe the only thing he can do. Blockade over here. Bring his armies back in the east. Definitely don't try to do that. That's not gonna work. But I mean, if it does work, fair enough, but I doubt it will. Juan completes his next bonus. It could have worked had Plat actually had more delays, but he didn't have enough delays, so... yeah, I don't know, I don't think that play in the east here from Plat was optimal, with his stack just completely out of order. It wasn't a good attempt, I suppose. If he managed to pull that off, probably would have been ahead. Although I still think Juan would be in a better position overall. Because Plat seems relatively safe, but as soon as he goes for this one and Juan appears on there, it's probably over. I think that is all a result of Plat investing very heavily into the first 5 picks here. Which I don't think was ideal. Juan had a more elegant, smarter approach to it, to avoid being clustered around one enemy pick and just having to deal with that the entire game. So GG to Juan. Let's see. Let's do Forsaken versus Callisti. Ooh, they had a very clustered map. A lot of stuff around the same area. Some more excluded picks down there. 2 picks in this +1, which, oof, not great. So some included picks in the east, some excluded picks in the west, but not super excluded, and then everything in the middle. There's nothing up north really. The southeast is kind of lacking. So it'll be interesting to see how they go for this. If you try to go for this +2 FTB, could try to just get all 3 of these territories. Doesn't actually have to be the end, you can complete it, you can probably defend from wherever your opponent is. You can try and get some safe income in the east, I think. Let's see, Calliste. Picks 1, 2, like that. Is the 2 just for information here? Because if you get your 1, 2, but your opponent is like there or in those, what are you gonna do? Not certain I'm convinced of that. And 3 over there, which is slow but safe. Could have even combined it with a 4 over there, I suppose. 4 goes in another safe place, and then 5, 6, 7 to cover the west. 8, 9 for more, possibly more presence in the center. 10, 11, and then 12, okay. Outside of the 1, 2, I understand the picks. I would be a bit afraid of missing out on 8, 2, 8, 9 here. I don't know. I don't know how Forsaken picked, but I also don't know why you could really do against that, even if you get a double border. Forsaken actually wants that safe +4 with access to the center as first. Then 2, 3, 4, 5 safe areas around the center, and then just spams the center to try and be present there with at least one pick. Thus they end up Forsaken actually with bordering territories, but that doesn't have to be a problem. You can move back or you can transfer either way and blockade the other one. Calliste has a combo here and is in the middle of Forsaken's picks there, but Forsaken has the safe +4 in the south. So let's see actually what they did. End of turn 1. Oh, Forsaken doesn't even move his armies, he just blockades for 8. Whereas Calliste actually deploy there and then move there as well. So he definitely has his armies more in one place. He's ready to complete this +3 though, although he will have to use 2 of his blockade cards to avoid negative income. And he's going for the +2 in the south, which is fair. Forsaken moving up here to get some details, some information. The next turn Forsaken completes his +2, Calliste is +3 and his +2. And this actually puts Calliste in a decent spot. Although, wait. Were you planning on going to take this +2 or something? Because you know he's in this +4, right? So why would you not move the majority of your stack down there rather than up here where it's seemingly kind of useless? Maybe he doesn't know whether or not Forsaken is up here or he wants to work on taking it. But that is an interesting gamble, just like doing that. I think you could have completed this bonus, you could have tried and countered this one. Actually gave Forsaken the 3 +4, which might end in his loss, because he also gets -2 income from here now. So this take is +3 over here, but he loses out over here. That takes a +4. So now Calliste has a stack disadvantage and an income disadvantage. Oh, never mind, he blockaded 2 territories. Okay, good. Forsaken has to be careful for elimination in the north, while Calliste has to be careful for elimination in the center. Has a decent amount of semi-useless armies in the south at the moment. Runs is stacking to Forsaken in the north, making that equal. Seems to be willing to blockade over here. And so is Forsaken, with quite a lot of armies actually. Interesting. Now Forsaken's going to complete that, but that's going to get countered. Calliste instead tries to go for the elimination of the north, and that actually is a really good turn from Calliste. He's one behind in income, but he did not attack in the north. Oh no. Oh no. If you had eliminated him there, you probably would be looking at a 1 game, or at least a very advantageous position. Now you've given Forsaken room to do stuff. Ooh, and you full deploy there. Interesting. That's one risk to take when you know he can move one territory and border it again. Yeah. Now you're looking elimination in the center. You're looking at him taking this +4. You're looking at your +3 being broken. I don't know if that full deploy over there is necessary for that second time. I understand you don't want to risk running your armies into his zone, but and getting your stack destroyed. Yeah, Forsaken now has a really big income lead. I think that's not per se bad, but then you can't attack here, at least not with more than 3, so let's see, he does attack full stack. Yeah, I don't know if he was aware of the magnitude of Forsaken's income at this point. Yeah, I think a few strange moves from Calliste that caused him to lose out on more beneficial situations rather than Forsaken, who played it fairly safe. Although I would say this blockade was a bit on the large side. But so I look at Rufus versus Joey. Nice double pick in the south and a double pick in the center. This +2 is fairly strong. FTB over here as well, and then a lot of picks in the north. Where actually this +4 over here in the west seems pretty strong, because this +1 doesn't really want to take that territory generally. Other than that, maybe just being present over here is enough, but that can even be done via this +2. Let's see what the Rufus does. Goes for the 1-2 there, 3-4 there. I think that's logical. This is definitely the strongest combo. 5 there, which kind of counters this anyways. So which makes this so much stronger. 5 there, the 6 in this 4, the 7 to combo this FTB. And then the 8 to counter his 6 potentially, or combo. And then the rest is just for being present in the east. I think it's fairly straightforward picks. At least a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 probably. Then 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Maybe people would choose a slightly different sequence or include like this one or something, but I think these are fairly logical, 1 to at least 8, but overall just fairly logical picks. Joey goes 1-2 there, and then 3-4 down here. Now the Rufus picked this 1-2, and I agree with that more, because this is just safer. You don't have to deploy at all, you can take it, turn 1. Whereas if you take this bonus, you get 1 more income, but you are quite vulnerable against this FTB. Hold on, I do not have my stream notifications open because I'm a smarty pants. So someone did something, but I don't have my stream notifications open. You're quite vulnerable. If someone has this FTB and moves into here, you have to defend a double border, and that sucks. Even if your opponent isn't in here, mid-game, you're gonna get, like, if the opponent is down here and comes through here, it still sucks. So positionally, it's actually fine, kinda weak. Qfuse! Thank you, Qfuse, for the follow. Thank you, Styx, for saying it as well. Thank you for the follow. I hope you're doing well. So yeah, I think this is a stronger one than this one because this is just so much safer. But you guys 1, 2, 3, 4, okay. There's 5 over there, which is fair. Then there's 6 over here, 7 over there. That feels really early because I think you can expect to at least split some of these, if not miss out on your 3, 4 entirely if you pick like this. So I don't think 6, 7 like this is that great because you might end up with like 6, 7, 8 and have an opponent in Malila or Kandos or a Ganga, and that kind of fucks up your entire presence over here. So you would prefer more like Rufus did, probably secure safe spot. Maybe this 9 since it's so crucial in your own territory. I think you could do his 9, 10, a 6, 7, and then maybe 8, 9, 10, 11 or something like this. This 11 only has value if you get your 1, I would say. And even then it's meh. It's probably better picks you could have made in that regard. So I definitely prefer Rufus' picks over Joey's. This is Joey, right? It will be Joey. It is Joey, yeah. Which is not really a surprise because Rufus is probably, at the moment, when you look at the raw picking theory, Rufus is probably the best player when it comes to that, so. Yeah, you see Rufus ending up with a safe +2, another FTB combo that counters Joey's FTB. And then just his 2 picks here counter the 4 picks of Joey on top. Which really sucks for Joey. So I would definitely, off of picks, I would definitely expect Rufus to win this. He just has safe income that can't really be threatened in any way. So Joey goes for the income, but even though he has a bigger FTB, he still misses out. He still ends up behind in income because Rufus has 2 small FTBs. So income disadvantage here, already very unlikely. He'll take this +4. Rufus has information that he deployed here, moved that with 4, it's all fine. I'm not certain what his plans here were. If he was planning on taking this 3 the next turn, he probably should have moved this over and used the leftover to take a territory. So he could attack this with more income, but maybe he just wanted to stack into here now. Not that I can say much about like planning a turn in advance, because I definitely did not do that in my game versus Lion, Jesus. Rufus moves out of the way here, Joey follows him, gets another negative income, gets behind on income over there. Unless he can eliminate Rufus here, he will probably lose, and Rufus definitely invests hard to not make that happen. I'm not certain what his plan here is. Does he want to go for the 4? No, he wants to go for the counter. but then Rufus doesn't take it, so he just costs himself 2 more income. It feels like he could have used that income much more efficiently that turn, rather than that counter, but... I suppose I don't hate the gas. I think it's logical Rufus will deploy quite a lot here, he can't afford to be eliminated. So what is he gonna gamble on? Trying to stay alive over here, and then trying to break, or maybe even move to the double border laid over there. No, he just tries to break. And Rufus moves for pressure elimination in the northwest. Ooh, and he blockades 9 armies. Yeah, okay, so he finally had an army advantage and then he blockades them all away. I mean, it was dangerous to do the moves he did. He clearly didn't expect to not take the territory from Rufus. But then the question is, what did he expect Rufus to do? Because if he expects to take the territory from Rufus, he expects Rufus to deploy very hard in the north, I would assume. In which case his own deployments in the north are lacking, I would say. He just risks being eliminated here completely. Thank you, Sticks. Love you too. Oh no, wait, what is that? Compressed love you too. So I think this game was won on picks for sure. Rufus is making vastly better picks. So let's have a look at Forsaken versus Rufus. This +4 in the west immediately jumps out. It's kind of on its own, can't be counted as double picks, fairly strong. The combo on the +4 in the north looks good. I feel like you want one of these 3 picks, which one isn't as important. And then just something here, even just this +1 would be enough to disrupt the entire area. Alternatively, you could try to dump all your picks here, like try to get this FTB and then this 4 in turn 2, but I think with both this +1 and this +2, I don't think that's feasible to do. I think you have to go for this +4 and this +4 combo. Try to get something here, maybe even both of these, and then just dump the rest down here in the southwest. So Rufus does go 1, 2 there, 3 there, but then picks his 4 over here, which I suppose is relatively safe. It's pretty decent, yeah. Safe income, it reaches the center pretty easily, counters it actually pretty hard. Because this connection, the fact that this is a single border, well, it's a double border on this one, and on this one is super strong. Then the 5 over here. So it does risk missing out of this +4 combo in the north in favor of this 4 in the south. Which is interesting for sure. What is this song? No, bad song. 6 and the +1 just controls the entire area. 7 over here is really the only pick that's a danger to his 4 or his 1, 2, so I don't hate that. And then 8, 9, 10, just anything there. And 11 and 12 still kind of counter this FTB, I suppose. Oh, and his 10 of course counts as 10 as well, which he would have lost for sure if he gains his 12. And he might assume he's lost his 8-9 as well if he loses his 10. Forsaken goes full risky, takes 1-2 here despite there being 3 direct counters. 3-4 there and then only 5 there, so he leaves both save +4 combos open and doesn't pick the other save +4 either. I think this one's gonna be over on picks again. 7-8 kind of safe income, I suppose, but not gonna expand from that much. 9, 10, 11, 12. So yeah, he risks being countered by 1 pick of Rufus, which he does. Where Rufus has a lot of safe income. So the only chance Forsaken has is somehow get away with getting the FTB and then eliminate Rufus turn 2 somehow. If he can't do that, Rufus will win for sure. Because there's just nothing Forsaken will be able to do. Oh, he immediately eliminates him. Okay. I guess Rufus still doesn't care too much because he can still come down from here. It's still 3 picks of Forsaken for 3 income, where Rufus has used 4 picks for 8 safe income, so... Rufus completes both his safe +4s and starts moving southwards towards this bonus of Forsaken, which is fair. Forsaken just works on his existing bonuses while trying to keep Rufus busy in the south. But we already see, even though both of them have done almost the best start they could have considering the circumstances, Rufus is ahead in income already and is probably going to be ahead in stacks. So now we see Rufus move over here with a big stack, of course. I think that's logical. I don't understand why Forsaken seems to be hellbent on getting this +2, where he should expect a counter from this +4. He knows Rufus is in here. And he wants to go towards this +4 and blockade this. Where Rufus wants to go to this 2, probably in case Forsaken is working on this +4. Or even has this +3 rather than this one, for example. So Forsaken slightly ahead in income, but is going to be in a disposition, like positionally, he's going to be very far behind with this stack at his border. Rufus tries to see if he's in that +4. He isn't, because I don't think Rufus could have seen him working on this +2. And Rufus gets his +4 counter, but that doesn't have to be the biggest issue. Because he's going to lose his +4, but Forsaken is going to lose his +3. Kind of an equal exchange. The bigger danger is that Forsaken could then later on complete his +3. But oh, he fully deploys there. So Forsaken doesn't even blockade this territory, which gives him -2 and allows a double border on his +2, which I think is quite interesting that he doesn't even attempt to blockade it. Or at least blockade it with a decent amount of armies. No, he just doesn't blockade it at all. I think in the end, Forsaken did the best he could with the starts he got. think this is probably the most Forsaken could have gotten out of his starts compared to Rufus's. But it does feel like Rufus won this one on picks. Just getting both safe plus force, and then this one as well is a bit too strong, I think. We saw the effort Forsaken had to take just to reach one of them, and Rufus can just use the other safe route to get to his income instead. So that's 2 times that Rufus picked really strongly, really well. Ooh, and Lionheart made it into the finals. Interesting, let's see his game versus Chuan. A shorter one this time. A really strong double pick in the +4 in the north. Potential FTB in the northeast, but with a counter to it, so maybe not the most attractive bonus to pick. FTB on this 2 and FTB on this 3. FTB on this 3. This one is safe-ish. This one can be counted from here or from here with a double border, so this one isn't safe at all. This one cannot be counted turn 1, but will probably have a double border on it at the end of turn 1, or at least a single border, with a risk of a double border. And there's this FTB as well, this +2, but yeah. I think 1-2 is very clear here, FTB over here. And then the question is, what do you want to do after that? I could see a case of trying to secure all 4 of these picks. That might actually work. Could even go like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 maybe. Then 7, 8, 9 around here or something. And then the rest just in this area. You have to be in this bonus in the northwest, that's for sure. I think after that, try to seclude a safe space around here. You could also do 1-2 here and then try to seclude this area in the northeast and then pick the rest in the center to try and just be present there. One goes for the 1-2 there, and then doesn't go for the 3-4 that picks surrounding it. That's setting yourself up to be counted hard. And then 3-4 here, you're gonna lose at least one of them, most likely both, and you don't pick like the only like counter-esque pick that is there with this 3. Can't say I like that. 5-6 for this FTB, I don't think it's the worst. It's fine, especially since this pick will probably look towards center more than towards this FTB. 7, 8, 9, either the FTB or at least one pick present there. If you get 8, 9, kind of sexo. 10, 11. 10 is fine, 11 is fine, 12 is a weird choice, I think. Because you know your opponent has your 10, 11 if you get your 12. You have your first pick, so you counter the 10, but is this 12 the way you want to counter your 11th pick? I don't know. And then Lion picks 1-2 there, which I think is very logical. 3, 4, 5, 6, that's fair. Just try to get both FTBs. 7 and actually a very safe bonus that I didn't really mention. But it's all on its own here, it's actually a really good pick to get. 8, 9, 10 for presents over there, and then 11, 12 just filling up the presents in the center in case you missed something. I see Lion's Heart's picks as a lot more reasonable than Juan's. The one I don't see any way you can pick this where this is not your 1-2, even if you want to like pick all of these 1, 2, 3, 4 or something. This might be another win on picks. Lionheart has a safe +4. A safe 3 down here. Juan has an FTB that gets kind of countered by Lionheart's pick there. Has another FTB that gets directly countered. And Lion has 2 of his picks in the middle of Juan. So he runs the risk of being eliminated from this area turn 1. And he doesn't know if Juan is going to try and eliminate him from there or going to try for the FTB. And I suppose it doesn't really matter because Lion doesn't have an FTB of his own, so he kind of can do here whatever he wants. Deploys 8 and attacks that really early with 3 to try and prevent a cheap take, but it actually works against him as Juan like perfectly takes that off of him. It's actually a really sucky turn for Lion. Now he has to get a bonus because otherwise he'll get eliminated. Yeah, I don't know about using your priority card to get that. I think that's fairly risky and unnecessary. If anything, you use it down here to move out of the way first and then attack this heavier. But he's still alive in the north, which is more important than being alive over here, I would say. Because you can kind of reach any expansion option Juan has from this single middle pick. Whereas if he lost this pick, there's no way for him to get there really. He would have to move back and then back up. Juan at the same time doesn't really have a way to get to Lion's picks. So Lion is fine with this. Juan sees him move into here and knows that he can take either of the double picks. Juan definitely with income advantage, but positionally is just behind. Uses his first order to take that, letting Lion move away here. I understand it's a risk to attack first order in the north. But this also feels very suboptimal to risk Lion just getting away in the north. Lion gives him the -2 income, assumes Juan is gonna blockade something here and is gonna move his armies back, not even bother try and break it. Which I think is fair. So now Lion is ahead in income, could even gift the territory here. Would actually be in favor of gifting Tani, but he just has to be careful he doesn't get eliminated from the north. Well, Juan is definitely putting on the pressure. Oh, he's moving towards Juan's +3 towards the double border. Giving him another reason to worry about stuff. Juan's got a blockade, probably. Yep, they all blockade. So Lion is gonna get this bonus. It's safe income, saves him getting negative stuff. Okay. Juan willingly gives up his income to try and get Lion to -2 when he reaches this. But at the same time doesn't attack early there. So he gives Lion another chance to get away in the north. I suppose he's not too bothered about it at the moment because his +3 is safe. But Juan's income is just so much safer than... Or Lionheart's income is so much safer than Juan's. It's going to be difficult for Juan to make a play that threatens Lionheart, whereas Lion can make a play that completely breaks Juan. Although at the moment he's just gonna blockade, secure his own +3, lock Juan out. That's fair. Has a stack advantage in both sides, but Juan still isn't really pressuring Lion to get eliminated in the north. Lion, instead of trying to counter a potential counter from Juan, actually counters into a double border, which is fine if you know for sure that you can hold your +4 next turn. If Juan had pushed up in the north here, Lionheart cannot guarantee staying alive in the north and keeping his +4. And he also should have blockaded this, obviously, but maybe there's no blockade card anymore at this point. And Juan is gonna try to break the +4. Jesus, break the blood. Lit the blood. Ooh, Lion didn't delay enough, but he gets away with it just. Oof. And that saved him. That was very close and very dangerous by Lion to attack there, with that stack disadvantage at the beginning of the round. Yeah, Juan was in the unfortunate position where all his armies got locked in different places. So his armies in the north were kind of useless here, his armies in the center ended up being fairly useless. And Lionheart just was more effective, had more safe income that Juan really couldn't do anything about. And I think that's once again a result of picks, which are very important on this template. So let's see if the final is finished yet. Not yet, not yet. Interesting. So it's not done yet, so we can look at Juan versus Gunslinger. Three picks in the +3. The entire west is open, making this +2, this +2, and this +4 fairly interesting. FTB on this +2 and this +3, but once again a bit of a clusterfuck of picks. You could try to lock this out, but then again there's two picks that give a double border right around it. I think you want this 2 and this 2 as 1-2, just to like secure area. This entire area. Could even make a case for securing another pick up here. I think it's fine to try to go for this bonus. I'd actually think that it's okay. I doubt someone will go for this. Although this is a very controlling pick. I think it's fine to go for this, then maybe pick around here and pick a counter to it a bit later. And then just pick around here to be present in the area. See what the Gunslinger thought. It goes 1 and 2 over here. I think that's fair. 3, 4 over there as well. Then a 5 as blind counter to the FTB. 6 up there, 7 over there, 8, 9. So he definitely wants to prioritize safer picks. And then if I like his 8, 9 as much. Combo with his 3, 4 maybe, but I would expect my opponent to be in either his 6 in this territory or in this territory. And clustered bonuses aren't always the best here, because if you break a bonus that can then lead to a massive income drop. Like if I have both this and this, and my opponent comes from like here and breaks this, I lose 3 income from this bonus, and I would lose 1, 2, 3, 4 additional income from borders. So I would lose 7 income. So I actually want your bonus to spread out, safe, and then just be present with a few picks in the center. Or in the busier areas, which in this case is the north and Canada southeast. 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. And 1 goes for the 1, 2 in that FTB. I do think that's fine. 3, 4, 5, 6 to try and control the west. He's guaranteed to get some picks of those, but he could lose 3 out of those 4, and that seems a bit risky, but other than that I think it's fine. 7, 8, 9, 10, just the FTB and a counter to it, and then 11. A fairly safe +4, especially in combination with 1, 2, and then a 12 as a counter to it. So I would say Juan's picks are a bit more solid here than Gunslinger's, because I don't think this 5 and 8 and 9 are optimal. But at the same time I feel like Juan could have maybe made this a 1-3 rather than a 1-2. Might work out well for him. He gets both FTBs actually, and the most western territory, which will kind of stop Gunslinger in his tracks. But Gunslinger has more safe income and 2 counters to both of the FTBs. So this might just come down, this might be a bit more down to play rather than finished on picks like the previous ones were. Although it's going to be very difficult for Gunslinger to overcome the initial difference in income. Because it's 5 versus 10. He literally has lost half the income versus 1. And completing a measly +4 is not gonna like save that. Could Gunslinger have played this differently? Could have gone from 2 of the +2s maybe rather than 1 +4 that will probably get bordered in this turn. Is that much better? I don't know. He was never gonna get more than 9 income turn 2, which allows Juan to take massive advantage of the positioning. Now Juan's actually trying to see if there's someone there without taking the double border, which is interesting. Ooh, runs into a stack in the south, but Gunslinger didn't try to attack back. Now Gunslinger goes for a lot of expansion, but that's not gonna phase Juan too much. Gives that, but in return also allows Juan to transfer both of his armies to there. He's gonna get his +4 broken this turn most likely, which would be game over for him. Did he forget to do a transfer? Did he forget to do a transfer, or is that a leftover army still? Oh, and he doesn't even try to get to the double border, and he loses his +4. Yeah, okay. With that, it's most likely over. They're equal on income, but Gunslinger has to be careful it doesn't get eliminated here, and Juan has a massive income or stack advantage in the south at the same time. So I don't think there's much to do here for Gunslinger, especially not when he runs a stack into his enemy. I don't know why there's another turn on this. Because even with a double border on your opponent's income, I don't think you're gonna do much. Yeah, you can't even break it. Oh, and then he blockades the remaining armies as well. That is quite painful turn from Gunslinger. I think in the end it did come down to starting picks, because this initial burst of income, 10 versus 5, he just wasn't capable of overcoming that. I do think it would have been better if he had gone from both +2s rather than this +4, considering... actually, because you're never gonna complete this +4 if you don't do it in the first 2 turns. Your opponent is definitely gonna block that. Could make an argument he could have fused his armies here, but I don't know if that would have done much either. Yeah, I think just letting your opponent get both FTBs might have been a bit too much. Which I don't think is 1, 2, 3, 4 is per se wrong, I just think it's 5, 10, 11, 12 is not as good. You probably just want one of these 3 picks and let your opponent get the other 2. And then try to be present in the other important territories. But that one was a bit more difficult to see on picks than the other ones, I would say. Are we done yet? Nope. Disappointing. And let's look at Lionheart versus all usernames then. Good FTB in the southeast. Strong +4 combo in the northwest, but with a counter from the +1, which can definitely hard counter and then blockade this +1. A very interesting triple pick and a +3 FTB with a double border counter directly to it. And a indirect long-term counter from here as well. I think you want to be... You could try 1, 2, 3 in the northwest, and then 4, 5 here, and then the rest in the center. Or you could do 1, 2 here, and then 3, 4, 5 over here, and then the rest in the center. This 4, it sucks that it's this big. If it was any of the other territories, or rather one of these 3, it would have been fine, but now it takes quite long to get it, so I'm not certain if it's worth it. So what the username does. He does 1, 2 there, 3, 4 there, 5, 6, 7 there. So I feel like if I had gone with the 1, 2 here, 3, 4, 5 there, that's an instant loss on picks. And then 6, 7, 8, 9 or something. 6, 7, 8, 9. But okay, he goes for the combo there, then the FTB down here. Tries to get this FTB. Control of the center. Then this 9. Not convinced about the 9. I would definitely take the +1 here. 10 is, considering everything that happens in the middle, actually fairly safe +4. 11 okay, and then where's this 12? Oh, he didn't even make a 12th pick, did he? Oh, he did, it's over there, okay. If you already have 5, 6, 7, 8 like this, I'll probably put 12 here to counter your 11 and 10. This Lionheart. The Lionheart does do the 1, 2 in the FTB, 3, 4 in the combo, 5 as a direct counter. If you get your 3, 4, 5, you have an FTB. If you get only your 5, you have a counter. You could risk 4, 5 or 3, 5, but unlikely considering the board. Actually no, it's very likely considering the board, and you get your 1, 4, 5 or your 2, 3. So yeah, if you get this 1, 4, 5, that would have been tough for sure. But definitely better than what our username had, I think. 6, just trying for territory in the FTB, that's fair. 7-8 for +3 combo, that's really safe. 9-10 over here, and then the 11 over there, which is actually interesting to me. Because that would probably mean you split your 1-2, so I'm not certain what he wants to do from his 11. Maybe just let himself get eliminated from here and then appear from the double border. But if I have this as 6, 9, 10, I would definitely want this one as 11, because it's a good counter. Or maybe even this one also, although that puts a lot of pressure on you. Then this 12 is fair enough. So we see Lionheart gets the FTB over there. And the counter to the combo username has, and actually that one pick disturbs 3 picks of username. Other than that, he gets a safe +3. The username gets a lot of strong presence in the center, and if Lionheart plays it wrong and gets eliminated, it could still be tough for him. It counters at first again, which I'm not certain about it, but username eliminates him from the center. Lionheart counters the +4 and goes for the FTB in the south, obviously. So 7-8 on 5 even. Quite an advantage for Lionheart already, who can continue expanding. Take his next +3. You could even blockade in the +4 to never run the risk of losing it, but I don't think that's what he wants with his advantage at the moment. Ooh, loud noise that did not show up on the activity feed. Let's go. Why are we not showing what happened, my friend? That's rude. How did that just completely not show up what happened? Are you kidding me? Bruh. Someone did something. Tell me what happened. There we go. Easter and Dork followed me. Thank you for the follow. Greetings. Good evening. Yeah, almost at the end of our Landria tournament. Actually see that all usernames has a good chance of completing the entire center now, but he has to fear from being eliminated from the north, which almost happens actually. But he does get an income advantage now because Lionheart is putting all his effort in trying to eliminate rather than expanding, which is fair. And now he just guarantees the thingy. Okay. How are you doing, Eastern? Or Dork, I don't know what you want to be called. Dork sounds a bit aggressive, I don't know where. But Lion gets the elimination, which frees up 7 additional income for him. It's really good. Our username moves on, doesn't actually blockade that though, which is kind of surprising. Goes for the double border there, which I don't think is a strong ID. There's no reason to suspect Lion will counter from here. And even if you want to get to the +4 to give yourself -2 for a turn, seems questionable. At this point, yeah, you want to go to the double border, protect your 5, blockade this one, please. Save yourself the income, although right now you need to blockade this one on top. Eastern Sandork. Ah, Sandork. Okay. I read it at Eastern and Dork. But Eastern Europe, where in Eastern Europe are you from? Hopefully not any spicy territories for the time being. Estonia. Okay, nice, nice. Heard good things about Estonia, never been, but Maybe one day. I definitely want to visit the Baltic states. Yeah, Lionheart's income just ramps up so much. He can guarantee a defend. Yeah, okay. And then all usernames just surrenders, which is fair enough. Username could have completed this, which would have given him 3 income, but he would have lost in the north probably. Lion can just sit still here, doesn't actually need to take anything. I can just guarantee elimination here. Or well, at least defense, not elimination. Okay. Once again, solid plays from Lionheart. Got into the final. Rufus had just made... Honestly, can't say too much about Rufus's play because his picks have been so superior to his opponent's picks that his gameplay was less important in this case. Like, he had to play really bad if he wanted to lose that. Is there anything else we can watch? I guess Forsaken versus Janusz. And there's a special income rules for this map. So, oh, the final just ended. Okay. So the special rules are, I actually used the wrong version. There's a better modern version that explains it better in this on the side as well. But basically so this is the bonus. Every connection I have from this bonus into another bonus gives me 1 penalty point or -1 income. So if I were to hold both this territory and this territory, it would give me -1 because it's 2 different bonuses and I hold adjacent territories. And if I were to complete both bonuses, so I complete both this one and this one, all those negative income falls away and you just get +5 from these 2 together. They kinda explain it here on the side, so they do it with this bonus over here. Here the player has this +4 completed, so he gets 4 income. Then he takes this territory, which connects to 3 different territories of the +4, so he loses 3 income, putting him on a total of +1. And then if he completes this +2, the negative bonus gets retracted and you get 4 + 2 is 6. But I think the other map, there's a better way of explaining it. Let me get it real quick, there we go. Doesn't really matter. So this one does a better show of explaining it. So here this player owns this +4 and then owns 2 territories that are adjacent to each other in 2 different bonuses. So he gets 4 income from the bonus and then 1 penalty point. So he gets 3 extra income. Then he takes this one, which would give him 3 more penalty points. He completes the +1, so he gets 4 and 1 from his completed bonuses. And then 1, 2, 3, 4 penalty points from all the connections. And then as soon as he completes that +2, all the negative points fall away. And he gets 4 + 2 + 1 is 7 income and 0 penalty points. And that basically means that connected bonuses like this are quite dangerous, because if someone were to break, like this +4, you lose like standard the 4 extra income you get from it, because your bonus is broken. But also your 2 bonuses are no longer both completed, so you also lose all the income from the territories that border each other. So if an opponent were to take this territory, in this scenario, where you hold everything, you would actually lose 7 income, 4 for the bonus and then 3 for the connections that are created. And it's a bit of a pain to explain. It's once you've played 1 or 2 games and like paid attention to, because this is the updated version, it has better explanation rather than this explanation over here. Once you've played the template once or twice, it's fairly simple to understand the concept of it. Doesn't mean it's immediately simple to play and keep count of what your opponent has, but fairly simple to keep track of what the effects of your actions are. And right away we see pretty much every single pick is in the northwest, and there's almost nothing in the southeast, making this +4 extremely safe and extremely wanted. This 3 is decent. I suppose you could combo this 3 as well. And then you want to be around this +4. You want to be careful that your opponent doesn't get all 3 of these picks, because then he can complete this bonus in the first turn, which is really strong and really difficult to break into. But I think you want to do 1 in this 4. I think you have to make a case for your 2 either in this 3 or this 2. And then the rest probably 3, 4, 5, 6 or something. Try to be here. This 3 is fairly safe. And then the rest just in the center to be present there. I think this one, potentially this 4, if you can guarantee you get this one, is one of the few places of efficient safe income, as well as the north here. This is, once again, these territories are in the wrong place to really be useful. You could combine this one with this one, I suppose, but it takes so long to complete anything from here that it loses a lot of value very quickly. Let's see what Rufus picks, our pick master. He wants to be present in the +4. He wants to guarantee that. I'm not certain what he's going to do if he gets this 1-2. If he wants to go hard into there or let a counter come to him. We'll see. But he's fine with not splitting it, not going for the counter, but just going 1-2 there. And the 3 and the 4 in safe income. 5 in a very controlling spot. You can reach for 3, you can reach these areas, you can reach this area, so it controls the entire place. 6 is fairly safe income actually. If you split your 1-2, you're probably going to be looking at each other here. Oh. Frame rate, please survive. And if you get your 1-6, you can probably defend and get this bonus fairly safely. Then his 7 over there, it's a bit slower, but it is solid income and controls the entire area. Allows for later expansion, but that would definitely be relatively slow expansion. You would need help from your 4, for example. It's pretty decent. 8 is controlling, combos with his 5, kinda combos with his 4 or 7 or counters them. And just positionally really strong for whatever he misses over here. 9, I suppose, is more safe income. I don't really think it's positionally that strong here, but it's mainly safe income. And then 10, 11, 12 is just presence in this area in case he misses out on anything else. And Lion goes for 1, 2, 3. So Lion is saying here he's fine with splitting this. If you do 1-3 instead of 1-2, you're fine with splitting the bonus, but if he is going to split, once again, this 1-2 like that, so he wants to get this +1 and kind of guarantee the safety from the other place. Which it's just a +1. I don't know if it's worth it. If anything, I like 1-2 like that better. I think you can try this 1, 2, 3. Just try and hope you get the FTB. But it is pretty wishful thinking, or maybe if your opponent fucks up, it is being very lucky on the pick cycle. If your opponent is like 3, 4, 5, you have to get lucky on the pick cycle. And I think it's better to either 1-2 it or like 2-3-4 or something, or 2-3-5 even, rather than 1-2-3 it, because the chances of you getting all 3 picks are very low, and I don't really see any value in getting this pick while you split this. There's no this pick has no value outside of countering. So I don't think this is the ideal way to do this. 4 in the safe plus 4 down there. 5 in the safe plus 3. Tries to combo with the 6. 4 and safe-ish plus 4, as long as your opponent isn't in that 2, which we did see Rufus pick, but he can't know that. 7 is fairly safe as well. 8 down there, which is an inefficient pick. It takes at least 3 turns to complete, rather, and you kind of need your 4 to ensure it. If your opponent is in the 4, you're probably not going to complete this one anyways. 8, and then his 9, 10, 11, 12. So it feels like if Lionheart misses his 4th pick, he's risking just missing out on the entire center. And that's a combination of him going 1, 2, 3 over here, which locks in 3 picks, and then all the other picks go to safe bonuses around first. While I think this 4 is pretty strong here, probably a 2nd or 3rd pick together with 1, 2 or 1, 3 in here. Rufus picked it as 3, I think, yeah. So I think Lionheart is going to miss out on the center a lot. It's going to pain him. He's going to get 2 picks over here, which are kind of useless. Because this one is just not worth it, this. Especially if you also get this one, because now completing your +1 actually kind of damages you. So for him, the safest way right now seems to actually go for this +4. But then Rufus gets the counter. He can go for this long term, but he knows Rufus is there and might counter it, or at least contest it. Night Riri, sleep well. Don't dream of your computer programs. Whereas Rufus has a +3 combo that's fairly safe, or at least he doesn't know how safe it actually is, but it's actually completely safe. Another relatively safe 3 and 2 that he's most likely going to complete. Then a really good +4 as well. So Rufus has a lot more playability here, and mid to late game Rufus is going to out-expand for sure. Let's see what they do. Okay, so Lionheart moves into there to support himself. He also doesn't go for the +4, he goes for the 2 turn +3, I'm guessing because he doesn't trust that this is safe. But at the same time you can't really be counted until turn 3. Yes. Rufus completes his safe +4. Tries to predict a counter potentially from over here. Well, Lion goes really hard in the south, which is like quite a gamble. Okay. And Rufus appears here, showing that this was kind of useless. In fact, now Lionheart is kind of weak into a gift there. So Rufus is just distracting in the +4 in the northeast over here, or northwest, sorry. Over here is just using this territory to distract Lionheart and try to complete this behind his back most likely. Now I think I saw in the chat, yeah, Lionheart did suspect it. Rufus throwing a bit of shade at the end, okay. Yeah, so he goes for the, he actually gets the +4 in the south, but Rufus has a bigger stack waiting there. And then he kinda, I mean it costs both of them 2 armies, but, and it's more crucial that Lionheart gets it rather than Rufus gets it. He's gonna take the +2 there. Ooh, that is a massive difference in deployment. How did that happen? Ah, Lion already played his reinforcement card here and Rufus didn't see it necessary because he could complete his bonus there. Doesn't have to care as much if he loses a +2. He doesn't really need the card for anything this turn and would rather have it next turn. Because if Lion uses the card to take this territory, Rufus can counter it. If Lion appears here, Rufus can attack it. If Lion doesn't do anything here, Rufus might be able to push him out. Like, card is just better for Rufus this turn and it definitely came in handy as we see here. That's a big loss for Lionheart. And then even though Lionheart suspects he's in the +3, he doesn't actually try and move into it to counter it. Rather he completes his +2 and then lets Rufus complete the +3. Okay. I don't see the point in blockading with so little armies here. I would rather you just don't take this territory and use the extra 2 armies to blockade. Make it more expensive for Rufus to get it back. Because there's no use in taking this territory and blockading here with this little armies. This doesn't achieve anything. You make it a tiny bit more expensive for Rufus to take it back, but like not more expensive as you could have made it when you just blockaded with more armies. And then your +4 was actually a late game option, I think, but now it's kinda okay. Like, why would Rufus care about that blockade? So Rufus predicts that he went for the +4 there, which he didn't do, probably because the blockade was kinda weak. I mean, it gets Rufus to use up a lot of his armies, but it also kind of opens the door for him to walk it towards your +3. He's quite far ahead in income already. He has a stack advantage in both the south, or at least had a stack advantage in the south, and has one in the west. And one in the east, actually, as well. So he's probably gonna be able to counter your stack from here, and then you open the door for him to walk into your +3. And he can always blockade over here, like he doesn't have to care. And he even completes the +2, okay. Yeah, now Rufus can just defend with his much better income. Massive stack advantage, he like doesn't even have to invest anything, he can take this for free. Or he could invest if he wanted to and still take this +4. I don't think that's ideal, but he will probably just move this way, blockade behind them, and either get the +2 or move into the +3 to head to the north here. These armies are probably gonna go up to counter this 3. and he can just defend this +3 there. He doesn't have to care about the south anymore. So he does move mainly to there. Lionheart, of course, does move to that territory. Oh, he actually did go for this +4 though. Okay, that's fair. Either way, it doesn't really matter. Lionheart might look into trying to take Gnuffone. I don't know if Rufus will let it happen. He has such a massive income advantage. Gets 2 gifts to try and eliminate much of his income, but then at the same time Rufus just breaks 3 of his income, kinda equalizing that anyways. Rufus can also just vastly out delay his opponents. Which is of course what you want, because just like any other template, being on the defense is advantageous over being on the offense here, so. Rufus abandons his +3, tries to give Lionheart as much negative income as he can, while moving into his +2, trying to eliminate their pressuring up the north. And that just puts a stop to all of Lionheart's income and gives him a lot of negative income as well via the connections. So yeah. Congrats to Rufus for winning. Well done. Very, very solid picks throughout the entire tournament, which I think Rufus ended up winning solely on picks, basically every single game. This one maybe the least of all, but of course just very solid picks and gameplay from him. I think Lion played really well. His game with me was a bit shaky, but then again, I played even shakier, so sometimes it's just the nature of Warzone. And I think this is the first game that I've seen from Lionheart where his picks kinda leave him down a little bit. Where I don't think his 1-2-3 is good, and I think he left his center fairly open with a fairly useless 8. Yeah, you did miss it, Marcus. How dare you? My man, dude. Late for Clan League games and now late for this as well. So GG to Rufus. Very good win, very good win. Congrats to Lionheart for becoming second. Enjoy your coins. Buy yourself a nice Big Mac or whatever the hell you want to eat. Which you can absolutely do for, what's this? It's like 20 cents. Is it €2? That's probably €2. Right. Marcus, you are just fashionably late, as in you missed the entire tournament. Which is definitely an achievement in and of itself. You thought it just started? No. We just finished. I've been streaming for 3 hours and 20 minutes, Marcus. They've started every single time I've streamed WGL the past year. I've always started at the same time, besides once when I was late. So the fact that you managed to arrive not just like 20 minutes late, no, you managed to arrive 3 whole hours late. I salute you, sir, because I'm actually impressed by your ability. That's generally impressive. It's a skill. It's something. I don't know if skill is the right word, but it's definitely something. Good to see you though. I did miss the bromance we had, so always good to see you. What are we doing here? Marcus, how are we gonna go 6-0 this Clan League when we're not in a team? This might just be the first Clan League no one will see a 6-0. Last time only our synergy could save us. Yeah, we might not see, yeah, they wouldn't stand a chance. I was quite shocked that Meld DM'd us personally to tell us we couldn't team up because it wouldn't be fair. I didn't think that would happen, you know, but can only do so much. Example of good and good amazing together, yeah, for sure. We achieved a lot better than we would in 1v1s versus the same opponents, so we just did well. We only streamed one game, and it wasn't really a stream, it was you showing how well we were doing because you were proud. only one controversy for 6-0. Because imagine Masters getting a 6-0 without a controversy. I can't have that. Where's the other magnet? They already get the other magnet. That's down here. Yeah, we definitely did well. Just pat ourselves on the back real quick. Well done, well done, well done, well done. Yeah, I believe in MOD. He's gonna carry us to 6-0. Every loss I get now on Deadman Roars, Deadman Roar is MOD's fault because he's supposed to know the template and carry us. And every win is, of course, at least thanks to me for a part because I helped sustain the team. Our highest quality of maps. Ooh, can you still vote? Actually, I don't know. Let me see real quick. These are the Warzone Awards. They are a yearly award show where the community votes on best clan, most improved players, best map maker, small maps, big maps, everything. Most important figure for the community as a whole for that year. So we vote on all kinds of things, and they always make a good show out of it. They put a lot of effort in the editing, and they have multiple people they discuss things with for nominations and that kind of stuff. I think they started writing a script like 2 months ago or something already. So it's definitely a good produced show for what Warzone itself is. Let's see if I can find the thread this quickly. Of course I can't now. But I think it's next week or the week after that. Actually, it might be a bit longer. Might be mid-February. There we go. So this is the thread to vote. You can vote until the... No, that's the results. When can you vote? Saturday, January the 22nd. Okay, votes have already closed, unfortunately. But please make sure February the 12th you are there to watch it. It's 3 p.m. ET, which is standard time, British Standard Time minus 4 hours. So this would be 7 British time and 8 p.m. Central European time. And I always put a lot of effort into it, so please just try and watch this. And then I will be back 2 months after this show for the next WGL. And then I will show off my mediocre skill again and somehow get to like semi-finals or something. So please do that, and then I'll see you all there. Thanks for watching. Once again, congrats to Rufus. See you all next stream. Bye bye!